and I stand there in the doorway with my chickens.
Hey everybody and welcome. We are at Vermont Gaming Academy. It's going to be a great time. Everyone's prepped and ready to go. We got here a little early, so everything's set up and everybody's level 4. Someone got some new cantrips and some new ability score improvements and all kinds of good, happy, fun stuff. So let's jump right in, guys. I hope you enjoy. If you want to come on down, it's $5 to play. If you're not a member, if you're a member, it's absolutely free. They got drinks and snacks and other things, video games if you're into that, virtual reality. So come on down and join us and have a good time. There's Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. I just can't say enough about this place. It's wonderful. All right, guys, enjoy. Yeah, Jamie, get in there. There we go.
Did you not bring your?
Not in mine.
Did you not bring your arcade one? Yeah. This one's I use.
Did you write these down, or do you want the card?
Yes. The card. I have a ring.
You didn't have the.
I have the ring.
Another armor and I'm taking that.
Oh yeah, didn't you take? No, you did take a ring. I think.
You took the scimitar. He took. Okay.
I have the crystal key.
There we go.
Oh yes.
Simple ring
Right.
for product.
Yes, I bought this.
No, you bought. Oh yeah.
Or
the
was
ring.
it the other girl?
I have the ring. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She had the.
There we go.
So there's-
I
I have
am.
this
I'm
ring.
like sorting through this stuff as we go. I'm like, don't need that. Don't need that. That anymore.
I have 4.
Yeah, because we and killed that Dragon Guardian.
Yep. Oh,
He got some.
your character I think is in there.
Oh, my hair.
I think she's already out. There you go.
Because your DM
I'll say
it for you. That's
No, it's because I have massive attacks against dragons. I'm built to
I have
destroy
the crystal
dragons.
key.
Oh, and he got a special dragon blade
Yeah.
sword, the Dragon Slayer. Gives him +1.
+1 when I make it's a magic weapon with +1
Yeah.
to attack and damage, but anytime I fight a dragon, I've done biopsies to the dragon so I know all its weak spots, so I have advantage against any attack against any dragon.
I'm just gonna make an anti-magic dragon.
You can try.
Or a dragon that's not really a dragon.
Yeah, that would be the fun bit.
Oh.
Yeah, so I do 3d6 extra damage to dragons.
I mean,
On top of hexing it and all my radiant damage that I do, and
that poor graboid didn't stand a chance. Although the shapeshifters had a chance. They were close.
one. You can say like
Yep. And we have extras. Well, they come.
Yeah, I mean, if you just re-roll some dice.
We'll have some.
you don't have sets of dice.
Yep.
We have dice.
You can have all of these if you want.
I'll borrow them next time I come.
You can have them. I have 4 sets. So you can have all of them ones if you want. I have 4.
Josh and I have-
8.
And I'm gonna have to buy more from Jamie's, so you know, it's
We have
just gonna be
15 sets
adding
of
up.
dice.
I'll have a lot by the time I'm done.
Stop counting after the pound of dice.
Right?
The problem with some of them is they don't give me specific things I
She
want.
wants the sparkle vomit.
16 sets of
I
dice.
like things
Yeah,
very
you're more than
specific
welcome to
and
have-
Yeah.
I just don't
I have
know.
this.
I bought the pound of dice because the people I was playing with, it was the first time playing.
You probably got lots of
RPG,
deep time dice.
Oh, yeah.
Here's just dice.
Here
For
you
me, I
go.
like to try to pound it.
Yeah. I like.
What color would my character
I
want?
really love these dragon dice, but they're a little on the pricey side. They have Celtic ones and Cthulhu ones. I'm like,
These are my favorite.
my brain's about to explode.
Away my moves. Yeah, these are my favorite.
Look at that.
I found metal ones.
Yes.
I see solid metal ones.
They're sparkly.
I'm not paying $40 for a set of metal dice.
Aw.
You can get some.
Oh, it's the dice. It's the metal dice.
There you go.
I know you're probably.
There you go, folks.
Your feet are
You got an anniversary coming up. It's metal dice.
Someone was talking about what they were doing and they want to do something.
Yes.
We're talking about what?
Appliances is the modern one. Linen or silk.
So that would be her thing, not mine. You know.
No, we don't
Last
do
one was
appliances.
leather.
You should look up and see if there's a nerdy anniversary like this for nerds.
I was introduced by my dad.
There was a really good one.
They played every
Now I do have the best thing in the world. It's a granite desk composite, and that is my favorite thing.
It is
It's
a
metal. It's awesome. It was worth the extra couple $100 when we built the house. I was like, I want this thing. I have to have it.
No, he just blows out walls.
I go through walls.
Oh, there's a door. I'm going through the wall.
Yeah, there's a trap on there, maybe. I'm just gonna make my own.
Exactly. I don't know if it's always
But I don't remember.
There you go, chainmail.
There you go.
Last year was leather.
Josh, you know,
can now buy
Just don't use chainmail.
our 8th anniversary is coming up. What's 8? What's your 8?
Have you ever seen this or
So I mean,
saw the music video called Dungeon Master Girl?
You get the past one.
Never seen?
Pottery.
Oh my God.
For linens and lace is the modern one.
For 8?
Afterwards. we can watch
Sorry, Josh, I'm not doing linens and lace.
Yeah, we had cameras.
Isn't that a Stevie Nicks
He's
photo?
probably
that-
looking
that. I love where you were going with that.
Do you happen to have a tissue?
Ever tell will that work?
That will work. That will work better, probably.
The American.
No, mine
Thanks,
was like
right.
mine was like 3 or 4
Tissue
different
boxes
pages.
Company.
It was like
I know
the
it's bleeding.
Yeah,
main
I
bio,
gotcha.
and then it was like I had like a whole other page on the other side.
You probably paid
Duct tape.
which is a expanded version of what 5e is. 5e simplified everything. That'll work. Yeah, 5e basically simplified D&D. Yeah, 3.5 was very complicated. There was more that you could do and specialize in, but it was a lot more complicated than what 5e is. 5e is actually really easy to play. And it's really easy to build a character.
Yeah, yeah.
This character looks a lot more suited.
That's good.
Right there?
Yep.
Well, I definitely I want to be a paladin.
Work security for
Paladins are awesome.
Hand up, Band-Aids.
I have a Paladin Dragonborn. That's
I like
pretty
that.
badass.
I'm one of those people that can tell not to go.
So I just now carry
Especially the
Band-Aids.
reinforced kind.
Yeah.
Band-Aids in my wallet.
My dad
Yeah,
has
so are we still upstairs in that room or are we down
So,
here?
well, you guys completed level 2, and then you guys wanted to rest. So,
Yeah.
what I was going to ask is, did you guys rest in the your headquarters on level
Yes.
1, or
Yes.
did you go all the way up to the tavern?
No, we did our headquarters. We decided we want to stay at our headquarters.
Yeah, he wanted to drop off some armor
There
and
was,
other
like,
things.
benches and benches.
Plus, yeah, you can unload anything that you guys are carrying.
While they're all doing that, can I go and see the innkeeper?
Yeah, absolutely. So you go upstairs, and when you go upstairs, you hear hustle and bustle. Like there's a lot of movement going on. Where when you first walked in, it was desolate, and he only had a few customers. But now it's like packed, it's slamming. You smell this wonderful food that the cook is cooking. You come up through, you're immediately in the kitchen. You're like, oh my God, the smell of that is just wonderful.
So I got a sense whether the innkeeper is evil.
Okay.
Is there any evil coming from him, or is he generally a human?
He's busy, but you can stare at him and you know that he's human. And you don't feel any evil radiating from him. It's all positive. I mean, he's got a smile on his face. He's slinging ale and wine, and I mean,
So basically, he's doing really well.
yeah. He notices you.
Did anyone tell him this?
I don't think you guys
No, we
did.
haven't did. We were just resting.
So he notices you and asks, "How's it going down there?"
Oh, we're getting there. I just want to ask you some questions about your son. Obviously, we're still trying to find him.
Okay.
Did you notice any suspicious behaviour from him? Did he seem to be locked in his room a lot, or maybe new friends or something?
You know, after he went exploring, he did come back, and it was a little odd. Like for the first couple days, he was kind of like almost like he wasn't who he was. But everything just turned around. Figured maybe the fumes or whatever down there just bothered him. Why? Is everything okay down there?
Yeah, there's some bad stuff down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's cults.
There's cults?
As in, like, people that worship Tiamat.
You know, there was a caravan that came through here not that long ago, and there were kobolds riding fire drakes.
So hang on. Let me stop you right there. So when we first asked you about all of this, and you didn't care to enlighten us about this information.
It was a few days ago that they came. They came through.
Did they come through your park?
They took all the money and my wife's jewels and things like that, and took off. But they didn't take anything else. It was all jewelry and.
But they didn't come down and sell it.
No, they didn't have any interest. They
just wanted to rob you.
Yeah, they robbed us and they moved on. They were wearing purple cloaks with gold trim, and there were some acolytes with them, human, I assume, and it was just chaos, pure chaos. They were chasing off my people.
We fought kobolds in the dungeons. We haven't come across them yet.
No.
So I have some really bad news for you.
Oh no.
We found your son.
Oh, that's wonderful. How is that bad? Has something happened to him?
I could say that. From looking at his body, I would say that he was dead before we even came down here.
But
the son that you thought you were looking after was a shapeshifter. All right, he's dead.
Oh no.
But I'm really sorry to give you that news. I'm a good person. I have to be good. I have to tell him. So, I mean, we can retrieve your son's body for you. I mean,
please, so I can bury him properly.
Okay, we can do that.
I do want a paladin. I am going to start next week. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Yes, we can retract this up, but I'm going to say, I'm going to warn you now, it's not
Right?
a great
See,
sight.
I'm not alone.
But, I mean, we can help you bury him. I'd be more than happy to.
Well, I know,
do
we've been
funeral
dealing with a
rites
lot
and
of stuff down
everything,
here.
If you would bring his body up, if he's in that bad of shape, wrap him in.
We will
some
wrap it
linen.
up, yeah.
And I will close the tavern and we'll do a memorial and then we'll bury him.
Okay.
If you would do that for me, I would be very grateful.
I can do that. I'm sorry to bring this back to this, but we didn't want you to still like bring back your son. Especially considering you were
Thank you for being honest.
No, I gotta
But thank you.
You're welcome. I see your business is doing well. Is that because of what we've been doing down and been helping you to clear out your cellars?
It's been wonderful, and you've noticed like a lot of new ale barrels and fruits and vegetables. You know, I don't have any sense of. Or are you asking, or
I'm asking as a sense when I look over what the patrons said. Are there any like hooded like
there's some sketchy people, but they don't seem particularly like evil, downright evil. Like, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to like the closest one. I'm gonna pick them up.
Are you gonna pick up just random?
The like hooded, sketchy, looks as though he's a little bit like, twitchy sort of thing. I'm just gonna pick him up. You even think about robbing this place, I will pin you to that wall with my sword. I'm gonna summon my sword.
All right, put me down. I just want a drink.
And that goes for the rest of you as well. any bad business in this pub, I will hunt you. And it will not be very nice.
And they all they stare at you for a moment and then they go back to their beer or their ale.
So
And a little kid thief comes out of nowhere and takes your pal.
It seems like I'm surprised. Go for it. Then I'm gonna be like, get everyone a drink. I think I might have enough gold for it, or at least silver.
Everyone raises their cup and goes,
will
Huzzah!
How much silver am I wasting on a drink for everyone? Unless the Indian's gonna pay my tab.
Well, you're doing all this work for him. He's everything's on the house. So.
Yeah, so I just want a drink for everyone. Just hopefully none of them are gonna take profit.
Right.
Everyone in the pub.
Even
In the pub or the group?
The pub. And as I go back down, right, I need to rejoin fellows. We'll grab your son and bring it back up for you. We're all a bit hungry. I don't suppose you could whip us up some food. We haven't eaten properly in weeks.
What would you like? Anything specific? Beans on toast, fingers and mash. We got
chicken, steaks,
yeah.
potatoes.
We've got all that in stock.
Yeah, veggies and stuff like that.
Good hearty meal.
Yeah, proper. We haven't eaten properly in.
I tell you what, you bring my.
That's got to be.
Oh yeah, you guys have been down there like a while.
Having sent down like 2 live stock. We'll start reading them.
Reading them in the dark.
Yeah,
It's Minecraft.
You know, good party meal for us all, and we're going to want some meat. I'll probably just take one of these barrels if that's okay.
Okay.
You're not
I'm
gonna
gonna
walk
head the
downstairs like
barrel
the
up
same
and-
volley girl. You're not gonna walk in like the same volley girl.
So you're safe to come down now. We've cleared everything. We've blocked up passages, so nobody should be able to travel.
That is
down.
wonderful. How far does this go so far? And the stability of this, like, what is it looking like as you
Don't
go
go,
deeper?
don't go exploring.
Okay.
The first level where we're like put our room up and everything.
That's all
we've
secure.
taken a couple of rooms and that's relatively secure.
Yes,
but
I
don't go
noticed.
under.
Okay.
I don't want you following past or anything because something might get you.
So just stick to the few rooms.
Yeah.
You guys have blocked off
Yeah,
everything
we've
else.
blocked off everything else. Just don't leave that area. If you leave that area, something may crumble.
Okay.
We have taken out a couple of rooms.
So it's in a bit of disarray.
Yeah, the lower levels are starting to really fall apart.
Okay.
But we'll try and do what we can for you.
Okay. I'll have Cook whip up something if you'll go bring up my son.
I'm gonna troop down with my custom ale that I've now got. I'm gonna open the door. I'm not gonna boot this door open. I'm not meant to boot this door open. I'm gonna ale.
Sweet.
He's also sending us down a proper meal as well. Because I know we haven't eaten in weeks.
So he actually has food and ale now?
Like literally, it's packed. He didn't get properly a week ago.
That's weird. This seems odd, too odd.
He seemed kind of chip somebody stopped wrong.
For someone who had, but how did he go from having nothing to all of a sudden having all this stuff?
Well, I checked everyone that was in the pub, and there's no shade. I made sure that I picked one of them up and cracked it.
Insurance
Yes,
fraud.
but that doesn't mean he's not like.
That's what it is.
Well, if he is, then we're going to have a party after this. I can tell you, he's not eating. I checked it. He is not
I'm not
himself.
saying he's eating himself. I just think it's odd that he went from being so pissed poor, absolutely nothing, to now having. We've done that, but how is that?
Because now that he's actually got paid for his food and everything, all people are going to become a past traveler and everything. They're going to be.
But how did he know we cleaned it out?
We thought he would be clean first, and set up accommodations and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he still wasn't doing then. Well, maybe.
Yeah, he wasn't doing as well now, but he is doing well. That's the difference.
I'd say you've been there at least 3 weeks working on things.
And we need to grab the stuff.
How much did you charge him?
Shipping and receiving.
Because even when we park down here, and that means we have to go down and grab
FedEx.
back.
I'll go down and grab it. I've got no issues on that. I'm going to walk out and go and head down.
Okay. You're gonna go in just to be sure everything's safe.
Technically, we're all relatively good characters here, so
Apparently that one's waffling.
I'm chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick around for a few drinks and I'll catch up with you guys.
yeah. So I'm gonna head down.
Okay.
When
I
I find
put
the
my
way.
ale in a to-go cup and I call it.
To-go cups. There's no to-go cups in our time.
There are now.
Hey, they got water skins. Just dump out all your fresh.
So I'll wrap
H2O.
up the boy's body and I'll cradle it so it doesn't, fall apart in the blanket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's been dead like 4 weeks or so. Anyway.
Yeah, he's pretty dried out.
So I'm gonna.
I don't know. It's kind of damp down there.
Well, some areas were.
So I'm gonna wrap him up, pick him up, and I'm gonna bring him back upstairs and
Okay.
go.
He may be a little moist on the inside.
And I'm gonna walk up into the kitchen and be like, "Here's your son."
You like this for yourself.
I do.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk up to the innkeeper. I'm gonna come up the stairs and be like, "Here's your son."
Okay.
I have
So-
the body.
So as you come upstairs, you see that the cook has laid out this huge feast, and the tavern's cleared out, with the exception of a few what you would assume to be like close friends, maybe. So he has you lay the body on an opposite table on the opposite side of the room, and he says a few words and about his son, and he's very emotional about it. You can tell it's genuine.
And I have a candle to show him some of my radiant energy.
And you can tell he feels very thankful for what you guys have done. And he's very upset, but he makes light of the situation just to kind of break that tension a little bit. And then,
What I'm watching him, is he sincere as in his upset?
yes, oh yeah.
He said that he may not hear yet, so
Right.
what
That's
I'm
no.
watching
I just said it seems weird. I didn't say he wasn't who he was. I said it just seemed odd.
I want to watch him for sincerity.
His wife walks up and which is the maid, puts a hand on his shoulder, and for you get a weird vibe. You're getting a weird vibe from her.
See, we haven't seen her.
Yeah. You saw her right in the very beginning, but that's all you've really seen.
Yeah.
You definitely get a strange vibe.
Is it more of an evil?
It's hard to tell at this moment. There's a lot of emotion in the air.
Yep.
So it's kind of confluffling your senses. So you're feeling all this, and
Evil would be
yeah, it's just a lot because you absorb all this, and it kind of there's an oppressive feeling that comes over you, and you're not sure what it is. But then the wife, kind of guides her husband out, and a few of the people come up and they take the son and they take him outside.
I'm gonna follow them outside.
Is everybody following? Okay. So it's kind of like a trail, and it's just around the side. They have a little family plot where the grandfather was buried, and a few other family members.
Now, was he the only boy, the only child from them?
Yeah.
That we know of.
Right. There could be one locked away in the attic. You never know.
Can I bless them?
As I say,
Absolutely. Yeah. Is there any kind of words you want to speak as your blessing?
No, I just focus. I'm kneeling if the plot was. He's
Okay.
already prepared the plot.
Yeah.
So I just lay my hands to it. I don't care what the
Okay.
plot itself.
And they use these wide straps to kind of lower the body down gently.
That's the other thing. This ground, is it consecrated or even?
So
No, that one plot is. I want to know the whole, like this ground in general. Is it holy or unholy?
how do you want to tell? Do you want to put your hand on the ground?
Yeah,
Do you want to touch a
As I
tree?
kneel down, I'm gonna hands on the ground, and I'm gonna like send a pulse with my radiant energies to see what I'm sensing.
So, for a moment, you're not where she blessed. You're kind of
No,
okay.
I've walked off into the.
So for a moment, it feels normal. It feels natural. But then your hands kind of sting, and you pull back, and again, you get this flood of emotions. This almost oppressive feeling comes over you again.
See, if we were due for a long rest, I'd actually just go. And be like, right, well, I'll bless this round.
You can relate to her. You both can do it. I mean, if you want to protect the grounds around the tavern.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
feeling this, and it's like, is it the same sort of feelings as what when the wife came over?
Yep.
Do we know which one was married when she came back? Was it the wife that is actually the family of this, or was it the?
It was the tavern keeper.
Is the actual family?
Is the
now, and
actual-
she married into
Right. Yeah.
I'm just going to watch her during all of this. I look for emotion and
Was
stuff
there
like
any
that.
oddness with the studies that they did? Any sense of
No, the body's dead body. Didn't twitch or move or anything. So as you guys are eating this amazing food, and it's like it tastes like the best food you've ever had. Of course, you guys haven't had a good meal until now.
I'm
And
not going to eat any of it.
no, okay. Anyone else not eating? Anyone eating?
Can I check to make sure it's safe to eat?
I don't have detect poison as a spell anymore. So I'm gonna.
You want to check to see if there's poison? Do you
Yeah.
have detect or purified food, or I don't think you do. So what are you eating off this buffet, Jamie?
I'm taking a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
You're a hospital, right?
Lots of
Yeah.
protein on there, yeah.
Well, I have the
Yeah, that's not going to help you.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not gonna
save
touch
a
anything.
little bit of everything so that I can test it tomorrow.
Oh, okay, so you're going to kind of get a little pack. You're just kind of packing it in there.
I mean, I'm gonna eat now. But I
Yeah.
want to know if I'm gonna die tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Prepare to detect poisons and worry about it tomorrow.
Okay. So, are you eating?
I'm proficient in investigating.
Okay. Just enough to kind of refresh yourself.
I have investigated. So can I investigate it?
You can. Go ahead. You want to investigate? What are you investigating? Like,
If it's safe to eat.
well, no. Are you investigating mutton, potatoes,
All of it.
the sausage? So you're just going to go through and poke at everything?
Poke and everything. Smell,
Okay.
see if there's an off
So-
scent.
You don't even have to roll. So as you're watching the wife, you notice a commotion over at the buffet.
Yep.
And you see Luna over there, like pulling sausages apart and sniffing them and looking at them, and she's like stabbing
I'm
the
on one
roast.
plate.
And she's poking at the potatoes and she's ripping them apart, and then she's kind of like feeling them like this, and you know, kind of one of those deals. Like she's being very cautious about everything. Would you like to eat at this point, or are you just kind of just going to keep picking at it?
Well, I want to know if it's safe or not.
You haven't died yet. You don't feel weird. You're just gorging yourself.
I slow down a little bit to watch what she's doing and think about it, but then I just continue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're-
so I'm just going to watch when this motion's going on. I want to watch so I can see what she's doing at that point.
You kind of got her in your peripherals as you're watching the comedy show over there.
Yeah. I don't see anything that's like
So
unusual.
the wife doesn't appear to be overly emotional. Like you would think she would be like bawling and distraught. She seems very calm. He seems like the more emotional one.
Yeah.
It's kind of, in your experiences, it would be out of the norm.
Yes.
Kind of. So you're very, not cautious, but I'm having a complete brain fart today.
You reserved?
Yeah. You're just. She makes you uneasy. Yeah.
Very suspicious of that right now.
But she does seem to console the husband, so she's definitely given him any care that he needs. She just doesn't seem to be emotional about the son being dead. I mean, she could just be trying to be tough for him. It's hard to tell, again, with all this going on.
She gets up to go into the kitchen, and nobody else is going there rather than following the kitchen.
Okay. She's not at the moment. Are you still eating?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Unc is like,
Yeah, I see.
yeah, you see him just
I
diving
also know
into
he's a
stuff.
hardcore who can eat anything.
You're done? Yeah. Okay.
he's so happy not to eat
How
rats.
How about you? You're still eating, still stuffing.
Got some salad, some nice cut chicken. I'm a high elf, so I'm got all the utensils.
Oh yeah,
7
you
forks, 3
kind of,
knives.
yeah, eating proudly.
One that's like
None of it
proper,
smells
Yeah.
and then this one. Oh.
Yeah, he's
He
handful in
doesn't
it.
smell like
I'm using
poisonous
this
or
silverware
anything.
Then we have the nibbler.
And I'm just
Hold on.
not eating. I'm
You're just like-
watching that.
Now, is there anything like foul smell or anything off? Or does it smell?
Unc farts.
We've been underground
I'm
for
gonna
3
eat
weeks, so this is
because I know I need to keep going.
Okay. So what would you like to eat? I mean, there's everything you can think of. Just
I'm gonna eat the salad, but I'm gonna wash it with my water and stuff first before eating it.
okay. Are you doing that at your table or at the buffet?
No, at the buffet.
So everyone kind of just staring at you as you're doing this,
What?
and Unc's still shoveling it in as he's staring.
But the likelihood is, if even if it's poison, he's half or he's
Yeah. He's got the dwarvish cast iron stomach.
pretty much. Probably worse than the
I should probably give that to him.
Everyone else gets sick, and he's just.
My mother was 3/4 dwarf. I got the cast iron stomach. Dwarf or half of
I would have.
that would be
It's a
interesting.
dwarven.
Yeah.
It's a human. It's a half orc, half dwarf.
I wonder how that would work.
That must have been
That was some good dwarven ale, let me tell you.
Yeah. The only ones that can make ale is because it's dwarves and elves.
So you guys kind of eat, and as it gets later in the night, you guys sitting around drinking all this food down. Ump's still kind of piling it in as he's drinking it. And the innkeeper says, that he's had a very rough day. He's going to go upstairs and rest. And the wife says, I'm just going to go tuck him in a little bit. Do you guys need anything? Okay. Nobody needs anything? Okay. I'm going to go stay up there with him and make sure he's okay. So they go off upstairs. What would you guys like to do at this point?
stealth up there and try to hear what she's doing.
Give me a stealth roll.
Exactly.
I'm done eating at this point.
You're full. Okay. You got an 8?
11.
11?
I'm gonna try.
See, I don't even have to do the sound effects. You guys are
I'm
great.
gonna try.
I have disadvantage on stealth checks.
I have
with
21.
heavy armor.
Yeah.
I have
So you're kind of clanky and stompy, and
for Josh. I have 21.
okay, hold on. You're clanky and stompy as you go up the stairs, and the wife pokes her head out and says, "Are you just heading to your room?"
Oh yeah, I think I'm just turning in for the night.
Okay, darling.
This room right over here.
All right, we'll be right here. Knock if you need anything.
We don't have rooms up here.
No.
I'm just turning knobs until it don't help it.
No, our rooms are
Too much
downstairs.
ale, you just act like you're a little bit.
I don't care.
You're a little drunk. So when you get the wrong door, you're like,
Right. Thank you for the black bag, sweetie. Right here. There you go, baby. You're welcome. So yeah. So you said you rolled a 21 to sneak up there?
Yes.
So yeah, you get up there, no problems. Nice
And
and
I wait till after he's done his.
yeah. You see him go into the room very, very clunkily. And as he closes the door, you can still hear him clunk, 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 clunk. And you get up to the door.
Yes. And I quietly listen up to the door here.
Okay. So as you do, you hear her offer him some medication. Not sure. You don't know what kind. She's just like, here, you need to take your medicine. Blah blah blah.
And do I hear anything else?
You hear him kind of gag a little bit.
That makes me suspicious. So can I peek under the door to see if I can see anything?
You see shadow moving around down there. That's about it.
I think I'm going to go back and report it to them because I think it's very odd.
Okay.
So guys, I went down and
You went down?
Oh, yeah. I just saw her give him some medicine. I heard her and he was gagging on it. Wow.
He had chuckle the whole time.
Okay, I didn't when that happened.
Like,
Give me medicine.
and he was choking on it like it was bad. And it was very odd.
The last time you had medicine, it tasted good.
It wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible.
Well, you know, some people lose their gag reflex after having two kids.
No, I'm not saying that. I just said it was.
Grease it all out.
Are you going to spray grease under the door?
I don't know. It just seems odd to me. And aren't you suspicious? Like, you're acting like it's not a big deal, but.
As she says that, I turn invisible.
Gabriel, why don't you go? You can find out.
I'm just going to walk up the stairs.
Okay.
I'm invisible. I've cast invisibility.
Yes.
Wow, gee.
As he walks down the hallway and up the stairs, he just slowly sort of.
Okay.
So I'm going to walk up the stairs slowly just to make sure she doesn't walk into me.
Yeah.
I'm going to sort of way outside the door.
Okay.
What
So-
am I hearing?
A few moments later, she comes out and goes across the hall to the bathroom.
I'm going to sneak in. Open the door, close the door, and I'm going to go sit in the corner. Like, you know, there's no chairs, nothing that.
You don't want to listen to her in the bathroom though yet?
This is going the wrong way at the right time.
I'm going to go sit in the corner where there's nothing there's no need
Okay.
for her to walk in my direction.
You're going to find a spot in
Yeah.
the room to kind of just sit there.
Oh,
And,
man.
And I'm just going to.
okay.
I'm going to stand against the wall. I'm just going to stand.
So as you go in, you see the innkeeper. He's laying on the bed.
Yep.
And he seems to be doing okay. Just seems to be sleeping. A little bit of light snoring. And then
Yes, it's quite a lot, whatever she thingy on, like,
yes.
Should I go and have a sniff of that?
Yep.
So I leave it where it is on the thing, but sort of, just to see what it smells like.
So you're unsure of exactly what it is, but it kind of smells like a mixture of things.
Does it smell like a sleeping
It has that medicated smell. You know that smell when you walk into a hospital? Yeah, it's kind of got that, but there's a few overtones of just some kind of weirdness.
That's what I was just about to check.
Take a sample.
My component pouch, would that have a bite?
Yep.
I'm going to take out one of my little bite, like a little one, and I'm going to slip a little bit into it, put a stop
Okay.
and then put it back in my component pouch,
Absolutely.
and then put it back like exactly where it was. Something.
Just as you set it down, she comes back into the room.
I'm going to avoid her all costs.
Yeah.
As I sort of walk up, like not in her way, but sort of out the
You're
way.
trying to walk around her.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So she walks over and she just kind of adjusts the blankets a little bit, kind of tucks them in, and just almost like she's just caregiving. And then she sits down in her chair and she pulls a vial out of her robe, and it looks like, you know, a flask.
Yeah.
And she takes a huge swig of it and she puts the cap back on and she tucks that back in her robe and she kind of drifts off to sleep.
Wait.
That's like hand that.
Go ahead and do a roll.
You've got to try and slide. I mean, I'm still invisible, so.
Right.
It is. So 15.
15 is enough to grab the flask.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure it's stopped there. I'm gonna put that in my pocket as well.
Okay.
You're not gonna smell it. See.
Yeah. I'm then gonna take the other vial that was on there, and I've got a little bit of it. I'm gonna put a stopper in it and put that in a pocket. Then I'm gonna actually take in the room. It's not invisible, so I want to see what's in this room.
Okay.
Now that I know they're both asleep.
So obviously the bed, the chair that she's sleeping in, there is a chest of drawers, there is a closet. And there's a bureau with a mirror on it where the vial was.
Can I see her in the mirror?
Yes, you can.
Can I see him in the mirror?
Yes, you
Awesome. They're not that
can. Just checking.
So, Euro, wardrobe, chest of drawers. Pick one. Chest of drawers, so I'm going to go up to the chest of drawers and I'm going to just test it to see whether it's going to squeak or anything as I try and open it.
So it gives a little squeak.
Okay, I'm going to freeze something.
They don't seem to move. A little bit more. Okay.
Like really slowly because I know it's going to squeak.
How many? Okay, so nothing. Nothing. So don't worry about it. So it takes you a few turns to get it out.
Yep.
But on the last one, as you're pulling it out, and the wife seems to rumble up and kind of wake up.
Yep.
And she's staring in your direction at the door, and she looks a bit puzzled. And then, okay, so she gets up to investigate the door.
I'm going to move that
Gonna
away.
step out off to the side. So she gets to the door and she looks in and she scratches her head. She's
Can I see
confused.
what's in the drawer? Just as a quick glance into the drawer.
So you see some really interesting underwear. Hers.
Well, I'm not going to know whether they're his or hers.
You might. It's a little frilly. I mean, unless he's wearing it, you know, you never know.
I'm not going to assume.
So yeah, it's just like it looks like a sock drawer.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't want to do that. She'll be able to see that.
Wait. Why don't you just check the closet?
Because she's hot.
I just do a thing.
Right, so just out of curiosity, how are you knowing what I'm doing right now?
You're invisible. I assume you went upstairs. I'm waiting upstairs. I heard somebody that wasn't you walking right upstairs.
Okay.
You're married. I know your footsteps, so I know that they're not yours.
Okay.
You're gonna have to go.
So I assume, I'm thinking that if you're stuck somewhere, I can cast Thaumaturgy as a cantrip.
Okay, what does that do?
It manifests a minor wonder or sign of supernatural power. Your voice flames to flicker, bright and dim, or change color for 1 minute. So I can cause the lights in the hallway until the end to kind of flicker, so she gets distracted by the flickering lights.
Okay.
What time? I don't know why.
You know what you want to do.
So that's what I do. I cause the lights in the hallway to
Flicker?
flicker a little bit.
Okay.
So gets distracted.
Okay. So she does notice the light flickering kind of in the room, and she's curious. So she goes out to the hallway, and she turns to go down the stairs, and she sees you. And she says, "Oh, can I help you with something?" Oh, it's right up here to the right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And you pass her, and you get an overwhelming sense of just depression. Like emotionally, you're like all of a sudden you're depressed, but you don't know why. And so she ends up going downstairs and kind of disappearing for a few moments. What is everyone else doing?
When she comes down, you see her?
You're still downstairs?
Yeah.
In the tables? You?
Yep.
Rodney?
I think I'm still hanging out in some stranger's room.
Oh yeah. You're chilling. Are you just passed out in there?
You're like thinking I'm stealthy. Like,
Yeah. Clank, 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 clank.
feel like you're on the wrong wall. You sound like they're sleeping there.
So I want to quietly see what she's doing, and I want to follow her.
Okay. So you're going to do a stealth check to follow her.
19. Yep.
You know, hidden spaces to follow.
Hey, listen, I got 19. I think it worked well.
What did you
Is
roll?
it not working? Hi.
What did you roll?
19.
Okay. So you managed to be able to stay in the shadows enough to watch her, and she goes into one of the back rooms, a small like closet type area, and she's checking what looks like a control panel, and checking the gas valves and stuff like that. You know, she's adjusting things, and the lights do kind of flicker. They flicker in your room, they flicker in the thing, and then she gets it just right, and she turns around, and you think you see something totally different for a second. But just like a flash, she looks different.
What does she look like? What does this different thing look like?
It's very difficult to tell. I mean, it's dark. In that little room, you're hiding in the shadows. But as she steps into the light, she looks like herself.
Well, she's downstairs. I'm going to open the wardrobe.
Okay.
Just full blown open wardrobe and look in.
You open the wardrobe, and instead of clothes, you see almost like a altar-looking thing.
Yeah, and the altar is.
So
What symbols am I seeing?
it's not the symbols you've been seeing downstairs. So
Okay.
you know it's
Is there
not
a picture?
Draconic. There's not a picture. There is a cauldron kind of in the center. There's candles that have been melted, like
Yeah.
a ton of them. Above that, you're going to see like various jars of different things, bat wings and eye of newt kind of
Stuff
stuff.
that I would recognise from my own type.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to close that. Drop the last from the bureau. I'm going to quickly ride through the drawers to outside.
Okay.
As
Yeah.
soon as I hear her footsteps, I'm going to close the drawers
Okay.
as quickly as possible with quiet.
So you rifle through, and you don't find anything of interest, anything, other than the normal clothing.
Any books?
No books.
And okay, so she can have to come back at some point.
What's the other option he could check out?
No, that was the bureau, chest of drawers, and the wardrobe. It's the wardrobe I want.
Okay.
Do I see a knife in the bureau?
There is an anthem.
A what?
It's a ritualistic dagger.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna pocket that.
Okay.
And it becomes invisible because I'm invisible. So I'm gonna wait for them to come back and bring that because I've had a look through and I found the cold room, which is
That's going on. I'm going to see her and I'm going to thank her for the dinner.
Okay.
And ask her if there's anything I can
Actually, yes. If you would get cook a hand, cleaning up and prepping things for the morning, I would be very grateful. I will actually pay you. 25 gold sound okay?
Sounds great. I'll be watching this.
Okay. So,
Actually, any chance I could get silver instead?
let me check.
What did you ask?
You can get it in silver instead.
Oh yeah,
She
that's
says,
right.
I'll get with you in the morning on that.
All right.
Okay?
Forgot you were collecting silver.
You like my you love that darling.
Price of gold's
I
going
got
down.
I got a little shot for later. Oh, you should see my female dominant. Remember her? The real estate agent? She was hitting on the gentleman that was playing the kinku that lights everything on fire. She was hitting on him like hard and rubbing up, she's like, eh. It was
Let's just
great.
not get into the things that happened with their other characters. It was interesting.
I think the characters you have now are interesting.
So I'm just waiting for her to come back home.
Okay.
I want to do that. She's going to go to the
Meanwhile,
wardrobe.
I'm just stopping in the hallway.
Okay.
You're not in the bathroom still?
So
No, I went, well, I guess I'm headed towards the bathroom, but it's really sad.
Is she actually crying?
yeah,
Yeah, it's right.
Do I hear
she
crying?
just said she's crying.
Sad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Plain as day. Yeah.
I'm going to look out the door and be like, why are you crying?
No, I'm just sad.
Over here, this, so we're trying to tiptoe downstairs.
Give me a stealth.
This sounds like a personal thing. I'm gonna try to get
Give
out.
me a stealthy check.
The maid, the wife,
11.
the bathroom.
Upon her telling me that the maid or the wife,
I just relayed that I tried to
I'm
distract
gonna
her.
stand like literally doorway. I'm gonna be stood out of the reach of the door coming in, but I'm just gonna be stood there.
Okay. So as you're standing there and as you're
I am still
sobbing,
invisible though.
okay.
At this precise moment.
Is it Neris or Norris?
Yeah,
Okay. Norris. He has his third fist in his beard. So Neris clumsily stumbles down the stairs.
Does roll.
Do I see him roll?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand there and chart myself.
You're
Well-
talking to a crying girl. I was like, I'm getting out of here. Like, I'm
Give me a
back.
Constitution save. Go ahead. It's okay.
Yeah, but aren't you in the bedroom?
I am.
So what is
One. I did a natural one.
You cannot control yourself from laughing
Okay.
at the sight of him like nearly taking out this woman as he's down the stairs. Yeah. You're uncontrollable laughing.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to like
Muffle yourself.
Oh,
So the wife is like, ah! And you make it down the stairs. You nearly fall flat on your face.
did
but
she hit
you
him?
get down.
Did he hit her on the way?
No.
Aw, that's
Feeling.
Tommy's drunk.
I know, that's why
He's drunk and he's weighed down with food. And he's wearing a lot of armor.
Can I control myself before the balloon comes back up to the door?
Let's see. No, you cannot.
Okay.
But,
so
I mean, she hears this laughter going on, but she sees you huddled over and she's more concerned about what's going on over here. So she comes and she puts her arm around you and she asks you what's wrong. Oh, this happens sometimes.
Do I sense anything from her while I'm getting control of it?
From her, you don't sense any emotion whatsoever from her. Almost like it's blank. And she just kind of rubs your back. Can I get you anything, darling? That'll make you feel better. Would you like some tea? I have some butter beer or some pumpkin juice.
are you gonna ask a question? So I know what she needs to know.
Well, why does that happen sometimes? Why do people get sad? Like, why?
It's
Well, no, I don't. Explain the range of human
some
emotions.
things, bad things happen, and they just feel bad. It's just the energy of this place. I mean, it's gotten better, but it just, I've always been sensitive to absorbing this terrible energy, and it's like it goes into me and then it spreads. It's really hard to describe this feeling that I have.
I'm feeling her touching my body. Can I get control of my giggling a bit yet? Now, I'm pretty sure that would sober me up. Even though I'm not exactly happy with this woman right now.
Yes.
Awesome. I'm gonna out of the room, walk, and I'm just gonna grab this woman against the wall.
Throw her up against the wall.
Yeah,
Are you still invisible?
I'm invisible. I'm picking her up and against the wall. An hour.
Okay. So, are you
Unless
doing
I
it
attack.
by the throat, by the collar?
Collar, sort of just
Okay.
up against the wall. And then I'm going to hold her there by her shoulder.
And, okay.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm like 6'2"
And you slam her pretty hard. She hits her head and she falls unconscious for the moment. She is out.
And how do I feel? But once she's unconscious, how do I feel? Without feeling
You
fine?
actually, you feel more depressed than ever. Like, you feel this wave of energy, negative energy, come your way. Like,
her
there is no
going
tomorrow.
into you, or like, is
You-
she like?
You are so depressed, like you cannot control your emotions at this point. You are sobbing, you're crying, you're laughing, you're just going off on a tangent.
Grab my wife and just kiss her.
Tongue?
Yes.
Okay.
They're crazy, I tell you.
So you give her a nice sloppy kiss, and it's wonderful.
Those are the best times.
Exactly. And it seems to kind of bring you out of it a little bit, but it's still just oppressive, and you feel so down.
I'm going to summon my energy. I'm just going to full blown shove it into her. Like a whole load of my radiant energy.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
things are getting.
That's
Yeah. And now your clothes go.
We have little ears. That's why I didn't specifically say anything like that. I saw the little ears.
That's why I wasn't overly descriptive, which can be fun sometimes. So all of your energy goes into her. Are you throwing it or just kind of touching her and pushing it into her?
I'm pushing my energy.
Okay, so your hands are on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
This is the first time I've had this in my life this way. It's ever since this, and I I was hoping knocking the woman unconscious would have broken the thing, so I'm now going to use my own energy.
Okay.
To
So
attempt to cure.
all of your energy, I mean, you're so passionate, so in love, that all of your energy knows where to go, and it just goes and flows into you. And all of a sudden, you feel way better. You're like recharged, but you start getting this depression, this uncontrollable urge to just cry. You're saddened, but there's something else. There is this tug, this pull, this negative vibe beyond the depression that's tugging at you.
Is it feeling good?
It's pretty dark.
I'm going to cast protection from evil good.
Okay.
So anything that I'm protected against any creature that's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, patrons, or undead. I'm now protected against them.
Creatures.
Creatures, so they're magic or anything.
Yep. That's fine.
I can't charm, fight, and possess. I'm already charmed, fight, and possess. I can save it.
Okay.
So if there's something possessed in me, I would now start expelling it.
Oh, so can I? Well, after all of this, I'm feeling more normal because whatever happened to me is all gone now. So I'm all good now. I see him reacting very badly.
Yes.
And he does have the presence of mind to cast protection for good people. So at that time, I yell. I don't give a darn about
Who hears
who hears me or who wakes up or whatever. So I call them.
Okay.
I yell for them to come up the stairs.
Yeah, they hear all this commotion going on.
I've been again following her around, so I'm watching
She
this.
did not go by the Disney went down
She's so small.
Exactly.
Although
could just
I
tell.
should have had something. Yeah.
That's where I tripped. I saw you come.
She's doing acrobatics.
Yeah,
That's what it, yeah, that's true.
So when they come up the stairs, they'll come up the stairs, and I explain what
Yep.
happened. That after she touched me, all of a sudden, yes, watch out. Watch out. It was
Be careful when you open the door on the way out.
I've actually done
So as everyone gets to the top of the stairs, I explain how when the maid / innkeeper's wife touched me, I felt all this uncontrollable sadness, which is a foreign thing to me. And I didn't know why. And she seemed really nonchalant about it. Offered to make me a cup of tea. And then Gabriel came.
Bye, bud.
Gabriel, while still invisible, pulled her off me and hit her and threw her at the wall, knocked her unconscious, and as that happened, so I just technically won. And then once that happened, once she was unconscious, he tried to kill me with his radiant energy. And then as he did that, all of whatever was going on in me went to him.
Yep.
And now he is really struggling. So I think he is at the center of all of the weirdness. Like there's something not right about her. Has anybody noticed anything different about her since we've been up here?
That's what I would have done.
She owes me 25 silver. 250 silver.
Yeah.
250 silver.
If you sit in that
Oh,
chair.
yeah, that's good. That's that good silver stuff. Yeah.
So have you
Yeah.
noticed? I mean,
Yeah, they just pick and choose.
Am I winning my battle
So
against my
here's the thought
You
though.
want to sit in that chair?
If she's unconscious and it got
How do
worse,
I want to take
could
this?
she perhaps be
It's
controlling it or deleting the power?
So
oh,
She
the
might be trying to
depression seems to be dissipating, but the darkness seems to be swelling.
that's a good question.
So my radiant energy is now starting to really
Yeah.
show itself.
Yeah.
I'd say we tie her up and bring her in this empty room I found.
So I don't know if you heard what we were talking about.
Go ahead.
I asked the question if to everybody, what if she was actually dulling the sensation that you were feeling, and now that she's unconscious, it's allowed to just fester.
That's a good thought.
That's a good question. What is it? I don't know.
I don't know how we tell that.
Radiant
That's
energy.
about that 11 what's it?
Bigger.
What's that?
Would this be a
Our
good
radiant
time?
energy is now starting to really
Would this be a good
start.
time for the angelic being
Yeah.
I just like being
Yes.
I just remembered all this D&D that happened.
Do you have any? What did you find? Where did you go and what did you? So, as I'm slowly putting myself. That
He doubles over.
Yeah.
He's radiating two different colors now. He's radiating a green mixed in with his white.
So when I was downstairs and following her, I swore I saw something, but I can't explain what I saw, but it wasn't her. But I don't know what it was. It was weird.
It was weird.
It was just, yeah.
That's another one moving away. I'm gonna shout right.
Okay.
Well, so should be emitting green. I was answering her.
Oh yeah,
I'll go
I'm
hide.
gonna shout right.
I'm gonna go hide.
I'm gonna bring her into the room I was hiding in unconsciously.
Okay. Yeah.
You're gonna bring really?
I have
Don't you want to leave her there?
Well, I have some truth. Which makes up.
Are you going to tie her up or just?
Yeah, I'll use the fancy room. I have some room.
Are you
Nice.
taking the unconscious woman with you? Are you?
Yeah. He's dragging her into the room that he was in.
if I
He's
So
gonna
he's gonna
he's
blow
gonna
up?
be removing that armor, at least the codpiece.
It takes like 10 minutes to doff every armor by yourself.
Yes. I'm not saying it's 2 seconds.
and then 1 minute to do the deed, and then you have to don it all back on again.
I'm an elf, so it's at least 2 minutes.
No, okay.
Wow.
I am elf. Hear me
No, you
moan.
have 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
You seem to gain control of the pain that this is causing, and you're radiating more of your white light, and the green energy seems to be balling up in the center of your core.
You're gonna do something quickly.
Merchants are no lower class. That's Confucius said that.
Yeah,
can I do that?
yeah.
I attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people, each humanoid, in a 20-foot radius.
Yep.
Centered on a food rain, must make a charisma saving throw. Or I can suppress any person who turned or frightened and spell ends. No, but you have it so healthy spell. Yes. Alternatively, I can make a target indifferent about okay, so I can just suppress any
Right.
effect.
Right. So they would make a
I'm making a charisma saving.
right,
But it's
and
not.
if you pass, then it will.
11.
It's a greater.
What's your DC?
So he uses it for
Pass.
and then this is what they
So-
created.
No, your spell goes off. I don't pass with the DC.
Right.
So, okay.
So that's good. That's a good thing.
Okay.
So the oppression and everything
No, no.
seems to go away, and the green ball of energy that was forming in your, in the center of you,
I like it.
seems to dissipate into the white light
Yeah, that was cute.
that you're radiating.
Okay.
And
So what am I actually feeling right now? For a minute?
Yes. For 1 minute.
Yeah.
You feel in control of it.
Okay.
That's how you feel right now. You don't feel like you're in control. You're not.
Right.
How long did your spell last? Get everyone out again.
Okay. So, yeah, so.
I
only
haven't
have
been
a
there. I'm
minute.
gonna. Is there a window at the end of this hallway?
Sure, we can put a
I'm
window
gonna
at the
jump
end
out
of
the
that hallway. Okay.
Ooh,
Just straight up, shield first, straight out the window.
why are you going?
Okay.
Because the spell that I cast only lasted a minute.
I have
But
a minute
knew
to
that
try and not
it
kill
could take
you.
energy.
Well, we don't know that it was going to kill them per se.
There's something that's not
So-
right.
You guys see him jump out the window. You don't. You hear it.
No, someone tried to.
I hit.
So you go out the window. You manage to land on your feet. You
Oh yeah, it would be. Gotta do the superhero land.
yeah, superhero landing again.
And then I'm gonna sprint into the open for just as long as left of
Okay.
my minute. I'm just gonna sprint.
All right, so you basically get off of the grounds, and you're in a clearing, and the oppressiveness and the depression and the weakness that you're feeling dissipates dramatically.
Is there still any of it?
A little bit, but it seems to be going away. You guys want to go after him?
So-
Do you want to
so
go
while
back to
I'm
cleaning?
worried though because he
We
just
can
went
see
in
him
there
from the
with
window.
passed out lady.
If you look
First
out the
off,
window, you can see
Good
his glow.
character.
I know good character, but if it's a bad person, why would the good character try to save her?
We know enough
We don't
about
know
you
that.
we know enough about you. I can just ask you if he's all right. He's within
Yeah.
range.
Yeah, he will be. He's not now. He will be.
So
Do we need to give him space?
Yeah, yeah, I'll walk. I can
Walk around.
walk around and give him some time.
Okay.
You put your mask back on.
It
Mask was already on. Mask never came on.
never came off.
She found me before I lost the top. Which is the reason why I jumped out the window. And then ran.
So I'd like to sit up the unconscious woman in the chair and use my rope just to bind her to the chair.
He's already done that.
Oh, we're gonna
You need
use
a
that.
second. You need a second pair of ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to
Yeah.
bind her up some more, that's fine.
Pop back up.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah,
I didn't
she's
trust her. You need to bind her up well.
she's tied up in the chair, and she kind of starts to get a little bit conscious. I mean, all this moving around and tying, and kind of jars her awake a little bit.
Can I do that
He's
free?
out.
So
Like
when you get to the edge,
he hasn't even budged. You hear?
lets it go. No,
And
you're allowed just.
Even though his leg was just slammed against the wall, someone jumped out a window and broke it. He is out cold.
He had a long day.
Could be something to do with that stuff he gave him.
Yeah, good.
That stuff that I've got on me at the moment.
Yeah. All right, so you guys get a tied up coming to. What's that?
Don't ask her questions.
I'm gonna cast
Into her
Zone of
what happened
Truth
and then see
before they start asking questions.
Zone of Truth. And what is Zone of Truth do?
It creates a 15-foot radius
Yep.
where people can't lie.
Okay.
They can make a Constitution saving throw so that they can lie, but I'll know they passed it. And every turn. Okay. Just sets for
So clear spell. Just can avoid answering questions. Such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth. Okay. So go ahead. Questions. You want to let the little one question, or do you want to, come in?
If you have a question, you can start. I'll
Wait,
continue
who's
or
good
add
cop?
in.
Who's bad cop?
just bad cop. Good
I
cop.
think so.
First off, is the food poisonous?
Food is not poison. Why
You
am I
guys-
tied to this chair?
You guys have a blast with all your questions. I got
Are you clunking down the stairs?
Who are you
found
really?
out I'm not gonna die.
Who are you really? Because there's something going on with you.
I don't understand your
Didn't
question.
you say the truth?
What are you?
Yes.
She can speak around the truth, so she doesn't. It's not forced to answer
Yeah.
every question, but
She
can
just
like
can't lie.
So she's
restate things.
used to it. She can
Are
just
you,
avoid the
like, so
question.
you could ask
Yeah.
yes or no questions where you have to force a yes or no answer.
Do you have
Yes
evil
or no
in you?
questions don't force the yes or no answer.
Everyone has evil in them. Let me out of this chair.
Are you
See,
human?
no.
What?
Are you human?
In a way.
Is part of you not human?
There's always a little bit of us that come from somewhere else.
Where is somewhere else you come from?
Really?
Yep.
What business of it is yours? And
Answer
get
it.
me out of this chair.
You're not getting out of this chair. And you're not touching anyone. Answer us.
Can I start walking back towards the pub at this point? I want to.
Yeah, yeah, you-
This effect is going to.
You're calm. Your radiance has gone down.
Yep.
Any alarms or any kind of sense of depression and anything like that is all gone. So yeah, you can start heading back.
I want each step. I want to see whether I'm going to start feeling it again.
Okay.
But I will go through the back of the wall of the pub.
So
Okay.
I want to explain to her what
So I have to walk around the front.
what we saw and ask her if she can explain any of what happened.
Okay, what did you see?
So we saw this guy just about fall over, and then something was happening that was so bad that he jumped out a window.
What guy? What other person is there here?
I was invisible.
Oh. Oh. So she just magically slammed up against the wall.
Are you part of what's happening down below?
My head is killing me.
So my question is, are you part of this, what's happening below in this dungeon?
What's happening below?
Don't act like you know. Answer my question.
I pull up
Don't act
the
like I
purple
know.
cloak,
Pull out the purple cloak with it.
the evil purple cloak,
You are one of them, aren't you?
seeing if you're one of them.
No.
What are you?
You're one of them. You're carrying the robe.
What are you?
What do you mean, what am I?
What are you? You're human
And what is he?
and what?
What is he with the purple robe?
Talk about confused.
What is he's one of those that robbed us last week. That's what he is.
No.
Purple robe. You need to leave my tavern.
You said something about sadness
Oh,
happens
I can tell.
sometimes.
Yeah. No,
Huh?
You said something about sadness and it happens sometimes. Can you elaborate?
Untie me. And I'll
No.
tell you.
Why do you have this emo power?
Pelican maybe. Tell us and maybe we'll untie you.
But I like to be tied. Oh wait, the wrong character. Sorry.
She said it's all true.
Sorry.
Does this
I like
look
to play
familiar
Gerald games.
to you?
No, but it's very beautiful. Now untie me. I'm telling you.
I'll help you.
I'll answer all your questions. Just
I won't untie you until you answer these questions.
I'm not answering questions in front of him.
Okay, I'll ask him to leave the room. Do you mind leaving the room for like just a minute?
How does she want you to leave?
Purple robe.
am I feeling any of the bad effects as I'm getting towards the pub?
Not at the moment.
So from outside, I say, was this place built on Indian burial ground?
I don't know.
I want to know what you are. What?
You said you were going to answer. He's out. Start
Human
talking.
and what else?
I'm a living being.
What kind of living being?
One that loves life. Now untie me.
Are you the queen?
The queen of what?
Dragon.
The queen of this hellhole that you guys are putting me through?
Are you from
All
a
day
different
long I
dimension?
scrub floors and toilets, and this is how I'm treated?
Yep. Answer
Answer what?
what I just asked you.
You're getting tired of this avoiding question.
I didn't hear what you asked. Ask me a normal question.
What is the, you said you're part human. What is the other part of you? Specifically.
That's for me to know. You don't need to know.
Well, then you're not getting on time.
It's like
Just
anyone that's
stab
like
her
half
before the
Indian
angel
or
comes back.
this one over here is half orc.
But we
I
know
show
he's
the
half
ring.
orc and half
Ring of
human.
what?
I show my ring.
Okay, it's very beautiful. Actually, it's prettier than his. Now untie me.
You're not answering my question, so I will not untie you.
Why not?
Because you're
I
not
answered your stupid question.
You're not telling the truth.
I am telling the truth.
You are not.
Do I know if she passed the Christmas thing?
She actually. Hold on.
So you go here a lot?
Yeah, she fell.
Oh my God, I used to learn. It's my dad.
Yeah, man.
Why are you dancing around the question?
I'm not dancing around any question. It's none of your business what I am or who I am, or what race I am, or how many races I am.
Well, you made one of our friends bawl, cry, and the other one almost
It's not
explode.
me.
Who is it then?
I can't help it. This place has an oppressive energy around it, and it attacks me. And it will attack anyone that's in the way.
So that's not true. That didn't happen till you touched her, and I saw something different in you when you were in
I
fixing the
was
light.
consoling her. She was crying in the hallway.
You had no emotion. Don't lie to me. Got it.
Is this place haunted? I don't know. Probably.
So excuse me. What was this other thing I saw in you?
What are you talking about?
When you were going to fix the lights, I saw that you were something else. Tell me what it is.
Something else? I am who I am. What you see is what you get.
Yeah, and I saw another thing. What was the other thing I saw?
I don't know what the other thing is you saw.
Tell me the truth. You know.
I'm not there.
Yes. It looks like
Nope.
You're going through the back wall, right?
I will be going through the back wall, yeah, because I don't see a door, so I'm just going to go through the door, because at this moment I want to get.
Like, what do the designers do? Give to their children?
Okay.
Like, oh, yeah, we got
So,
Why do I have all of those feelings when you
yeah, put it on the
because that's what it does. It uses, it's like it uses bodies as a conduit.
And what's in your closet over here that I see?
That is my personal. Right. That's my stuff.
Yep, what about?
We're going
What
This
do
is
you
true.
worship?
Wait a minute. You have no clue what's in that other closet.
It's not very cool. It's not very cool.
She's in the room. I'm looking through
We're
the
in
room.
a different room, darling. Metagaming.
What's the truck? I thought we were in.
I know what's in that room. There's a hot dog in there that needs some greasing.
What did you give your husband when you put him down?
Not that it's any of your business, but I gave him his medicine.
And what is this medicine specifically?
It's medicine. It helps him. It cures.
That's not answering my question. What exactly is in it?
What condition does he have that requires medication?
You know what? Untie me now.
No. Answer my question. You're avoiding it.
You're about to see my other side.
Clearly, we've been asking about this other side that you don't want to answer.
Shit. Sorry, folks. Give me just a moment to find this character.
Point out I use my expensive rope on it.
You didn't want that rope back, did you?
You know, I'm just like with him.
She's like, wait for the scripture.
Oh,
Just like,
oh.
They have changelings for children.
See, there's a
But I don't know that name. I just know that.
Oh, shady. Right? That's it.
Here, garbage over here. All your garbage.
Come on. Nope. Not ready to throw that at you guys yet. Come on, where are you? Yep. It's a good time to take a break if anyone has to use the bathroom. Take a smoke break. Gotcha. Good.
I want that superhero entrance. There's a roof on this one.
So they were questioning, and then Luna pissed her off.
Yep, I did.
So
Because I asked what she was giving him and she didn't want to answer me.
Ooh.
And I wasn't going to put up with her lying.
oh, who says she's lying to us? The only one that thinks she's lying is you.
She was not coming out and saying what it was, so don't know what to tell you, but
Hey, some people are just private, you know. That's okay.
Or maybe she didn't know.
What killer anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Mr. Superhero is going to come in and just go.
Yeah, that's coming.
We'll just kill her, we'll just cut her open and see what's going on there.
Should have asked her where that silver was. Get my hands on some of that.
Earlier you mentioned payment.
In silver, where can I
That's-
find it?
I would just like to make sure that's still happening. Write a note so I can take it to your husband tomorrow when we're burying your corpse.
Soda or water or something?
I'll take a water.
You? Yeah. You got Diet Coke?
No.
What do you got?
Full strength. Mountain Dew, Coke, Red Bull, Sunkist, Cherry, Pepsi, and water.
Actually, I'll take a Sunkist if you got it.
I'll take a water, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Just saying, we
Thank
can go.
Water and
Oh, I can't wait to see. So much fun stuff. What's that? Oh, is that Sam?
Yeah.
What's that noise? Let's play stick fighting.
you got one of these if you want.
Yeah.
Say thank you.
So I missed the first week or so.
Yeah.
Now that we found the sun,
Uh-huh.
are we just clearing out the rest of the dungeon
Yeah,
just
pretty
because there's like monster stuff going on?
Yeah,
We
pretty
don't
much.
play
I mean,
fast.
there's also you guys have discovered quite a few clues that will help you in the future. So it's kind of like you want to get to the bottom of it.
I just was making sure we weren't
Yeah.
looking for something else down here for someone else. We were just down here.
No, it was the sun, and then it turned into basically a clue finding kind of thing. Well, the sun and cleaning it out for the tavern.
I was just making sure we weren't down here. It's supposed to be looking for something specific for someone.
Right,
We're just
right.
down here to kill off this dragon cult.
What's left of it. Oh, but there's more in the future. I can't wait till you guys get on the road. I can bring my trees in.
I don't have to prepare because that's poison and disease.
Right. Anyone that's watching has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat window.
You also got the red, white, and blue Sour Patch Kids.
We are here
I got 'em
at
for my niece
Vermont
'cause she
Gaming
only likes the
Academy
blue
in the
ones.
University Mall. $5 to play if you're not a member. If you are a member, it's absolutely
I saw it
free.
was just 3
As you can
flavors.
see,
She
we have
only
a great
likes the blue
time.
ones, so.
It's a blast. So, yeah, come on down and see us. Again, there's virtual reality, there's retro gaming in the back, there's all kinds of computers available to play. There's tons of games for various gaming systems. They got PS2, they got Xbox 360, they got Xbox One, PS4 games that you can purchase, retro gaming systems, and so much more. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering. It's an awesome store. It's fantastic, and great people, wonderful staff. So come on down and play with us, hang out with us. Even if you don't play, you just like to watch, come on down. We always have a good time. All right, back to the game real soon. So just sit tight, and we'll get rolling again.
This is gonna be fun.
And we haven't even gotten down to the bottom level. It's in 7. We haven't.
I just want you guys to know that this part that we're doing is just off the top of my head. This
That's
is
where I done it.
this is unscripted. This is unplanned. It was just as you guys were coming up with stuff to do. I'm plotting like 10 steps ahead. I know what's going to happen. This is what I'm going to do. I know her like the back of my hand. I know she's going to provoke the attack.
That's right. I'm angry now.
You made his wife cry.
Hang on.
Well, she specifically didn't make me cry.
Well,
She specifically?
I said she specifically didn't make me cry.
No, she encouraged the emotions there.
She didn't
Sounds like
encourage it.
she's almost like possessed or something's following her, and that's what's making the emotion.
Yeah, the scary thing is that thing's now possessing me.
Is it like spell like this? Well, in Neverwinter, the spell plague.
It almost seems like this thing's sucking up her emotions and then just dispersing.
That is spell plague in Neverwinter. It's a base. It's online based on D&D stuff.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Like,
I haven't played in a while. Like,
I can't
and I
play
have
anymore, so I have a Mac, and you can't play Neverwinter.
Oh no. See, I have it on the computer, and then I have it on my
I thought it
PS4.
was awesome.
But the downside is you can't cross PS4 with your computer account.
Awesome.
So
I
stupid.
wish they would do that. I wish they-
Yeah.
And there's not a way to. I looked for
Yeah.
like a workaround for
Yeah.
some sort of. So I spent.
Because
Sounds like a level 64 paladin.
I won a phase fighter from the DMG. He asked a question and I answered it correctly. And he's like, "Here's the code and whatever," and I put it in and automatically had a phase fighter as my pet.
Oh, cool.
And he was awesome. Like he deals some serious damage, protection,
Yeah,
and
I
everything.
think
My
it's
next
the
character, I
only
want
game we've ever played
Ranger
together,
or something that we get-
or we've ever played where I'm a higher
What's that?
level.
Yeah,
than you.
Rangers can get a pet. Straight out.
It's the only game we played on a higher level than you.
Oh wow.
Mainly because he stopped playing and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But it sounds like a spell play.
Oh, there's all kinds of things out there in this world. You never know what you're gonna come across.
Candy, like a box of chocolates.
You never know what
Sam,
you're gonna get. You know, there's all kinds of shrimp out there.
Let's break some
Shrimp
stuff.
gumbo and shrimp cocktail and grilled shrimp and shrimp gumbo and barbecue shrimp.
That won't be for a couple of weeks. We need to keep some money again. There's some fire dice. Like the actual.
I was wondering how we could hear the computer with the headphones in. Yeah, that's what
You know, if it was
she
on
just went over
purpose,
and told him
I
that he didn't realize the headphones.
Sam, he's so excited, like he doesn't realize what he's doing half the time. He's just like, yeah.
that's how Sam plays.
All
The
right.
headphones are just a comfort thing.
Well, yeah, he goes, oh, he wasn't even, again. So he can't handle like any. It's interesting.
Well, good.
definitely has its own theory of life.
So I'm gonna don my purple robe.
So what did I
Okay.
Yes, because clearly whatever it is that
Okay, so
She's about to break out of her bonds. We're gonna fight her.
well,
Nah, we're
I mean, you don't have to fight it.
nah.
She's the one that provoked it.
I didn't provoke it. I asked her a question, and
So
we were all
bricks. Busted skull.
Oh,
That's my
I'm more
prized
worried about my
possession.
50 feet of rope.
yeah, no, he's like,
Yeah, well, I got 50 feet of silk rope. That's half the
no,
weight.
it's
Yeah.
she picked it out.
She's gonna bust up
Let's go
100
then.
feet of rope right now.
Let's break the pub.
See, he's ready to go after. So you say I brought it on, but she's going to be coming out one way or another from someone, not just necessarily me.
Okay. So her face distorts and changes, and her skin color turns green, and she begins to wail and writhe in her seat. So she tries as hard as she can to break free. You can see that she is definitely a hag.
Does she screech?
She does not screech. She's more kind of grunting and growling, and
Is it loud or is it just that normal?
What do you mean?
it's kind of normal.
Okay.
A witch.
Okay. Well,
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, but she can't seem to break through your silk ropes.
Oh, we both tied up. She's got
Yeah.
2 sets of ropes on.
aren't you glad you guys set up both those ropes? Look at her right now.
Kind of feel bad about killing somebody tied up, but
He'll get over it.
She's not, clearly part of her is not good.
just because she was born a hag doesn't make her evil.
But the thing
Being
that
an asshole made her evil.
the thing that's weird about all this though is that
You just
you
told
guys,
me.
In front of her.
She's talking through the door and she's not busted out yet.
that some people didn't detect evil from them, or they would have said something. So if you didn't then,
That one.
can you now?
That's a possession thing. And then if
Or
she
being
wasn't
a hag in a normal form means I can't sense evil. Or hags aren't intentionally evil, which is the reason why I can't sense it. Because I sense intention, like an evil being, not necessarily whether they choose to be.
What?
Okay, so
Where'd you
So like a necromancer would have a sense of evil about what they are.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Whereas
did.
a hag
Did you grab it?
in her
Did you bring it?
human form
you
wouldn't
said
necessarily
No.
say anything.
I said don't add any more
Until
water
she turns
to it.
into the hag side.
So you left it at home.
Because they,
So just
yeah, they make themselves appear normal. Well, I'm not there,
Jamie's gonna
so
give you a water, buddy.
I know, I'm just
Okay.
kidding. What do you say?
thank you.
You're welcome.
Big nose. Okay. So what's the plan?
have a attack.
That's how that's supposed to
Peek my head and say, I thought you were human.
I am part human. Now get me out of here before you see my wrath.
What were you giving to your husband?
I told you I was giving him his medicine.
And what is this medicine specifically?
None of your business.
It is my business.
I'm gonna pommel strike her.
Okay.
Does your husband know what you are?
22.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. Pommel strike her. Good cop, bad cop.
Straight.
That's a good cop.
How much
I
damage?
don't know how much damage. Just hitting her with the butt of my sword.
With the okay, just your strength. So
D4.
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
Just being a
How
dude's wife.
dare you strike me?
Is she still in the zone of truth?
Yeah, she's still there.
Does your husband know what you are?
My husband need not know who or what I am, only that I love him and take care of him. And she breaks free from the ropes, and when she does, she disappears.
She does what?
She disappears.
Well, how was she able to break through both of those?
She's a hag.
Yeah, but couldn't we see it and stop her?
You didn't
Had
react.
a chance to react.
And from down the hall, you guys hear a howling, like it's coming from downstairs in the tavern area.
I'm gonna check it out, but before I do, I'm gonna take the pouch of food and just fling it across the room.
Okay. And when you do, the contents do spill out, and you see that there are maggots and snakes and all this other kind of stuff. But it happens for a blink of an eye, and you look at it again, and it's normal food.
This was more to like throw it around the room to see if she was invisible standing there.
Right. And it just kind of splats against the wall. You see
Still
maggots,
gross, though.
grossness, and then it disappears again, and it's normal.
Good thing I ate that salad.
She disappears. We hear a howl in the tavern.
Mm-hmm. Downstairs.
Where is your hubby?
I don't know where my hubby is, so I run down the stairs.
You want to follow?
Okay.
Me too.
And it sounds like
And I have my mace in my.
you're ready to rock it, right?
My mace is ready.
And there is a sound of people talking outside the front door.
So I listen in at the door.
Okay. You kind of hear a conversation, but you're not quite sure exactly what they're talking about.
What if I listen in at the window and open it a crack quietly?
Do you want to crack the window?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the voices stop.
But I wanted to see if I could do it quietly. So I was picking this up.
Voices stop.
I peek out the window.
You see nothing.
There's more of her. She's not alone.
I want to actually.
You hear a cat meowing from the kitchen area.
She's playing tricks with us, guys. I swear.
I'm standing in the middle of the tavern, where I can kind of see the doorway and I can see towards the kitchen. Because I think that we can't see her, so we don't really know where she is. So I'm just going to stand in the middle so I can kind of scan the area and not go one way. Just kind of be aware of what I'm hearing.
I'm gonna head towards the cellar door and just guard that.
Go check out.
Can I see the handbook for a second?
Go check out the cat.
Okay.
Cat call.
So you go back in the kitchen, and there's nothing there out of the ordinary, although there is some delicious looking food.
I won't be touching that.
I'll fall for it a second time.
And you're still walking back.
You don't want to eat more snake that you were eating down below?
Sneakily, I ain't sneaking. I'm strolling back. I'm making sure
You
this
are
energy is gonna take
there.
over. I'm
You
coming
can
back.
come through the wall if you want.
Swagger going.
So with my shield, I'm just going to use my shield to attempt to go through the wall.
Okay.
So, you know, I want to see what the shield can do now that it absorbed that guardian.
Would you mind giving me a strength check just to see how hard you come through? How hard you are?
22.
Oh, yeah. There's a giant gaping hole in the tavern wall.
What do I see?
Which part of the rear? There's the kitchen, and then there's kind of like the bar area, and then there's the
kitchen I've gone through.
Okay. So you see Neris standing there staring at this lovely display of food.
Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
Are you actually telling me not to eat it? I didn't eat it anyway.
Don't eat it now. We're going to stop somewhere else.
Why not?
I think it might be made of maggots, snakes, rotten lettuce. We're going to stop at like the medieval McDonald's. We're going to go to White Castle. Oh yeah, I know. Forever unclean.
I'm going to leave him to whatever he's doing to this food, and I'm going to go.
Also,
And I
through
see
that door.
I tell you that there's a hag who may or may not be invisible.
You're not in the kitchen, though.
And, fan of cat.
No, he's leaving the kitchen, so when he comes out,
Oh,
it's
when he
there.
comes out. Okay.
So yeah, so I'm going to leave you to your entrancement with
We're
the
going to
food.
catch you up on that. We have a hag.
Really? Let me guess, it was the wife.
It's the wife.
Yes, it was the wife.
Where is she?
Yeah, about that.
Okay.
We don't know. We spread out. She
was
teleported.
unconscious when I left.
She woke up.
So, as you're staring at the meat at this point, you're still in the kitchen.
Yeah, talk to him now.
The meat begins to from inside the meat, meows at you, and it's crawling out at you.
I'm gonna try to stab it.
Okay.
As I see him stab it, do I see this cat coming out of this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You both see it.
15.
I want to know whether he was hallucinating or something.
Well, it's possible.
I think I'm not feeling like that energy now.
You're feeling just a exertion of energy, but it's not dark.
Energy from in me?
No, not in you. No, no,
Okay.
just in the air.
There's energy in the air.
Yeah. But it's not negative, but it's not positive, but it's not neutral. It's just kind of
Pulsing in the pub.
yeah, yeah. So what did you roll?
15.
So you swing at this meat log with this crazed cat that's coming out of it, and you swipe through air. All the food and everything just seemed to dissipate and disappear.
You said hag, right?
Would I have known it was a hag actually?
Well, we have magic.
Rodney, knew it was a hag. But
That's
Right.
what I mean.
Neris-
That we actually know it's a hag. Does he know enough to tell me that it's actually a hag?
I would think yes. You would know.
Ask what's a hag.
Can I recall information on a hag? Can I recall information on a hag and knowing that I found spell paraphernalia upstairs, that she's likely going to be casting illusions to distract us?
You know, well, everyone has the basic knowledge that a hag, and there's various different forms of hags.
Yep.
And they range from, they could be good, they could be bad, they could be neutral, they could be chaotic, they could be just like anyone else, you know. But they specialize in brews and potions, and it's abnormal stuff. So it wouldn't be like things you would normally put together. It'd be kind of odd things.
Two bowls I have.
Yeah. So, and then you would know that they're really great at illusions. you guys probably wouldn't know about their going invisible necessarily until you saw it. Saw her disappear.
So where is this hag? Oh, and by the way, that was an illusion.
So it's not haunted. It's not haunted.
What's not haunted?
So where does the hag go? You never said.
She went invisible or teleported.
Don't know if hag teleporting, but I mean, I can.
Nala, where are you at? You're still in the center?
I'm still in the center of the tavern.
And where are you?
Guarding the
Like
cellar
between
door?
the bar and
Guarding the
front
cellar door.
I
So
would
you're
guess,
in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
right?
So
I
you
guess
saw the
so.
cat thing.
I saw it.
The
I heard
pulsating
people talking,
roast
so
and then the
I
cat
go
coming
in.
out.
Hang
He
on.
swings at it and all that food disappears.
Mm.
Did you know that you ate maggots?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on. You're
I feel fine.
Yeah, you don't care.
You was kind of
I feel
glad
fine.
it
You
turned
feel
out to be
fine.
right.
You feel great.
As I say,
So
you're
at
half.
first
You're
when
full.
I come in,
Exactly.
I say, have you been caught up?
How many people are staying in this inn?
I walk into the kitchen.
Okay.
There
Have you been caught up on what's
doesn't
happening?
appear to be anyone actually
Yes.
staying
But is she eating?
But when
like,
you wanna, did
upstairs
you
or
get the
anything.
bottle of what, the
So it's just
medicine
the
that
husband
she
in here?
gave?
The
When
husband,
you're
the
stuffing,
wife,
did you happen to grab that
Yeah,
bottle
and
of
then you
medicine
guys.
that she gave him?
that's live, right?
Cook and all them are
Because
what?
I want to see
Right,
if we
right.
can figure out
They
what's in it.
finished up. Actually, helped the cook finish up the food processing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You
What
wanna-
medicine? I didn't. You said that she fed him medicine, but I didn't see any bottles in the room.
You didn't see any bottles when you were in there.
It's just one person we have to save.
Are you sure about that?
I have never told you a lie, so there's no way you would ever ask me that.
I know. I'm not actually asking you that. I'm just talking out loud.
We have a hag to find. Why did
But I want to know
The
what
last
she's
thing-
giving him.
the last week we'll go check a room?
The front door slams open.
I'm going through the door. If the door is closed,
Through
I'm
the
going,
kitchen, through the tavern.
Saying we
Well,
have to.
I presume on
Just putting it on the table.
having been here, I would know on the other side of the kitchen door is the tavern where that door is just banged open.
Right.
So I'm if
The front door.
If she closed the door, I'm going
So
through
I'm in between.
the door.
If it's a
You're
normal-
in between.
If it's a normal bar layout, there's the bar behind me. If
Right.
I'm in the middle, the bar behind me. The entry to the tavern,
Right.
that door is in front of me.
And that
The kitchen is one side
Slams
of the other.
open.
The cellar door is on the other side.
And I'm going through that door into this tavern.
Which isn't through the
Because I
kitchen.
heard the slamming of the door. So I'm going through the kitchen door into the tavern because there was a door
Okay.
slam.
And I'm standing
Yep.
in the middle of the room.
and you see the front door is wide open. Rain is pouring in and it's thundering and lightning outside.
Okay, we're gonna pocket that one.
I love it.
That wasn't raining when I was just out there.
Good plan. Good plan canceling that plan.
Are you good? Did I cue you?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm right as rain. See what I did there?
She's bright as rain.
Yeah, I'm right as
I'm
rain.
just glad to see my wife isn't depressed.
Yeah, but I'm standing in the middle of the room like with my.
So I go up to see if
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
I've got
find
my
the
shields.
bottle. And I don't see any bottles in there. So I'm trying to figure out where this bottle went to because I want to figure out what she was giving him.
I'm gonna go upstairs and try to wake him up.
Okay. When you go upstairs, he's not there.
Poke the bed. Make sure.
Was he there when I went up into the room?
No.
Thanks for telling me.
You just bust in, you see Luna standing there, and you're like, hello.
What a hag!
I'm scanning.
Wow!
I'm scanning the room.
Oh, what the heck?
So you're going upstairs too?
I'm
Okay,
scanning the room.
okay.
The door open for a reason. I want to know why.
Right.
I
Okay.
want to see the slightest movement of anything.
Boy, I wish that druid
Or,
would
you
wake
know,
up and detect
Something
human.
that moves. Because I know what it's like to be invisible. You can still move stuff. So I want to see like peripheral visions. I want to see if there's anything that slightly moves.
So you don't see anything in the tavern moving, but you hear sloshing footprints outside. So footsteps.
I'm
Welchy.
going to stand at the door and shout, "Stop!"
Okay. And you can see the footprints in the mud, like leading away from the tavern.
I'm going to run and just jump on, like where I see these footprints. I'm just going to run and jump to see whether I can grab hold of someone there.
Okay. So you run, you jump, and you grab nothing but air, and the footprints stop.
Shoot at it.
Where the footprints are, I'm going to stand and just reveal yourself.
Okay. And you hear a crack of lightning or thunder, and then a bolt of lightning shoot down from the sky.
And hit me?
Oh, no. It's just kind of, you have it. It's an unsettling feeling, unnerving a little bit.
As a deeper voice, reveal yourself. Do not make me call on my power.
And then it's quiet. Just the rain.
And the footprints haven't moved, have they?
Right.
Are
right.
we within 60 feet? Am I within 60 feet of what's happening?
No, not if you're still in the center of the tavern.
I'm going to bring my
Are
shield
you
up
gonna
with
follow
the
him?
dragon on the front.
Okay.
Reveal yourself.
Okay.
And see whether the symbol makes her reveal herself. Or himself. Or whatever the hell those footprints are.
You hear a howling noise off in the distance.
I'm not caring about that howling at the moment. I can't be surprised, so I don't care about
I know, right?
I have alert. I cannot be
What do you
surprised.
think? What do you think? Do
So
you think
do not make me attack you. If you are not evil or here to cause trouble, do not make me kill you.
And
I just want
you hear kind of 360 around your head. You hear you attack us. Kind of just floating around.
I've done nothing of the sort. Something attacked me. I jumped out the window. The last thing I left is you unconscious.
And you hear silence and nothing but the rain.
Is it really raining? Like I'm getting wet?
Yes.
Are you the woman that I dragged off my wife?
You hear a loud crack of thunder and then silence. And the rain stops.
I just want to talk. I don't know what my companions have done. I want to talk. I do not sense evil from you. Do I?
You sense a feeling of okay, I'm making up words now. Neutrality.
Neutrality.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I like that.
neutrality is a word.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes. Neutrality.
Naturality?
Neutrality.
Okay.
As in you're completely neutral.
Right.
Yeah, neutrality.
So, okay. So, I'm not making up things.
So I do not sense evil from you. I have no reason to kill you unless you attack. Just reveal yourself so we can talk.
I did not attack, and the little one threatened me.
She threatens everyone. Don't worry about that.
That's who she is.
I mean, you could have picked her up and thrown her. I do it frequently. I just want to talk. Reveal
I
yourself.
just asked to demand it.
I just want to see whether
Just saying out loud.
I know if it's actually the hag I'm talking to.
Yeah, you can assume that it's her.
I want to be completely sure it's her.
So she says that she will come and talk to you alone. Meet her by her son's grave.
There's
And
only,
come alone.
That's a little sketchy.
I won't come along. My wife will be with me. The woman that you were
That's fine.
helping. Well, I don't know what you were doing to her, but I will find out. What you
I
did.
did nothing.
Then we will find out what did something.
Is that true, Sim? Still working on her?
No, it's only 15
That's in the room.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
making up her own
So
rules
I'm
now.
going to be like, reveal yourself so I can,
Yeah, that's it.
so we may walk. I
Okay.
can follow.
It also
Um,
wasn't super helpful for a second level spell.
Oh no, it is actually really helpful if you know how to word the questions correctly.
so you don't hear anything for a while.
To the footprints walk
So I guess
He
I
needs
So
to get you.
As I'm going to walk towards I'm going to presume that she's going to hold up her end of the bargain because I'm good and would hope that she
Right.
wants to actually talk.
Right.
And
Right.
as I walk past, I'm going to nod. Come.
Wow, demanding you like a dog.
So what are the others doing?
Where's place?
Do you tell anyone else what's going
She
on?
likes
No.
that kind of
No.
play.
Okay.
I just call Nala.
Okay. So you guys see Nala go out the door.
I do. I'm still in the kitchen.
Yep.
So you wouldn't see Nala leave. And he's still entranced with the invisible food now.
Oh no, I was talking to him about burning the place down.
Oh,
Luna.
Said that
You
I
can
wasn't
do
the
that
best
if you want.
idea.
Okay, yes, so I'm in the
Talking me out of
room.
it.
Oh,
I don't see the bottle.
You see me walk. Oh, you're
no,
up.
you were upstairs.
Yeah, we're upstairs.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I went
yeah.
to check on the dude.
Yes.
Oh
And he went missing.
yeah, that's what
So,
happened.
and I can't find the bottle, so I go down. And when I go down, I see you leaving, and I say,
Why can't you find the bottle?
He took him.
I don't know why I can't find it, but it's
I
not
thought you
there.
put it in a vial.
No, I took both bottles in the end, and I've still.
Oh,
got
in the end.
bottle.
Okay.
But he told me he doesn't have anything.
Okay. Maybe he doesn't like you. Your nose is too big.
We've gotten along. Listen, he throws me, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay. So.
So I see her walking, and I say, "Hey, wait a minute. The guy is missing. The innkeeper is missing."
You're gonna keep searching upstairs.
Okay.
Okay, I'm following him. I don't know. Was he far enough away from me that I couldn't hear the conversation that he was having?
You wouldn't be able to make out any details. You would just know that he was talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and tells me to follow him, so I follow him. And then you tell me the innkeeper's missing.
Yeah.
So I say, so as I'm walking out, I say, I'll tell Gabriel to stay here.
Okay.
You're telling me to stay.
No,
Oh.
I'll tell Gabriel. Period. Stay here. So she doesn't follow.
Oh.
Because I know him well. I know you well enough to know that if you're telling me to follow you, it's just me. Like.
Yeah.
Stuff's about to go down, so I, with my mace still ready, I
Okay.
follow him.
So you guys get to the gravesite, and out of the darkness, the hag appears, and you guys, what would you like?
I'm going to pull out the one that she was drinking. I believe this is yours. What is it?
Thank you so much.
But what is it? Before I give it back, what is it?
It keeps my human appearance.
Oh.
Like, holy.
Basically. Oh, then you may have this. What would it do if I was to drink it?
Probably make you look like I do now.
I have it. I'm going to give that one. And I'm
Okay.
going to put out the other one. This is what you were giving your husband. What is
Yes. It's his medicine, dear. He has a bad heart. He's been around for ages.
Oh,
How
and
many?
you're going to want this one.
How
back
many
as well, then.
ages?
Thank you.
How many ages?
Well, dear, he's over 100.
How old are you?
Oh my gosh. I stopped counting after 200-300 years old.
How long have you been in this village?
Not long, dear. You see, I met my husband. Now she's an Irish witch now, apparently. Hello, dearie. Hello. Oh boy, it was a run by fruiting. Yeah.
I almost bought it at Walmart last night.
That's too funny.
Yeah, we got Blu-ray DVD players then.
Nice.
Oh, Blu-ray.
So you can watch the Blu-ray with Stumpfire next time.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
There you go. Yeah. So where were we? I got distracted.
How long she's been in this village?
Okay. I met my husband about 25 years ago. We've been married, happily married ever since, but he has taken ill, so I've been taking care of him. But to be threatened and slapped in my own home.
That wasn't my doing.
Maybe not, but you associate with those ruffians.
If you would like to take it out on them, go ahead.
You're good.
You attack someone that's not.
I didn't attack. I did nothing to her. I told her.
Whoever attacked.
Actually, you were the first one to attack her.
No,
Yes.
I dragged her off my wife.
So you threw her against the wall.
Yeah, exactly. You threw her and slammed her against the wall.
She doesn't seem to have a problem with that.
She might not remember that.
Exactly. I was invisible, remember?
She was.
She has no idea that it was actually me that done it.
More than 300 years old, and your husband. How did you? Good little boy.
Do you really want me to answer that question?
Yes.
Yes.
Of countless
Have you
sons
had
and
any more
daughters.
with your current husband?
Just the one, dear.
Did you know about this dungeon? We're going to call it a dungeon. It's not so much a cellar anymore. Do you know about the dungeon underneath the town?
I have no clue, dear. They don't.
Never ventured?
No, I have no interest in things down there in that nasty place.
Why didn't you stop the people that robbed you? You've got power.
Yes, but I hide it. Hags aren't typically accepted.
Fair,
And money can come and go, but life is precious.
fair. What's this evilness around the tavern?
I haven't quite figured it out.
Are you trying to stop it or aid it?
I'm not trying to do anything to it. I would like it to leave us alone. But the
So-
energy comes and goes and it fluctuates.
When did this start?
Oh, it's been off and on for years, using its human host as a conduit.
Which were you the last human host?
Oh, it gets me from time to time. I'm stronger than I look.
I know that. But so, do you have anything to ward you against this? Have you created a potion yet to ward you against this thing?
No, there's no potions. I've been looking for an incantation, possibly to ward off this evil energy, this negative energy. But I haven't been able to find the right incantation.
Do you speak Draconic?
That I do not, dearie.
I'm going to file that information to look through my book at some point.
Okay.
So you're here, so you will protect your husband against this thing. Has it ever taken your husband?
My husband is very emotional. He cried at our wedding, too. I am not so emotional, but yet the feelings overcome me from time to time.
Yes, it almost got me.
What did you do to me?
I didn't do anything to you, dearie.
Was that the energy here?
Quite possible. That's why I offered you tea, dear.
Were you going to put something in the
What
tea to
sort
help?
of tea?
No, it's my own special blend. You're more than welcome to try it out.
But would it help? Is it healing tea?
Yes, dear.
Awesome. I would quite happily take a glass of that.
Well, why don't we leave this?
What's in it?
Do you know what this energy is?
I don't. It seems to come from the ground itself.
We'll clear it.
Are you going to defend your friends at all?
We ate maggot food. And Will went to hell.
Oh, what was the food?
They owe her.
Pudgy little friend who decided to slap me.
He taught it, didn't you?
Just a little bit. I didn't hurt.
Okay.
I also know Pudgy.
I would say that taking your human form would probably be best.
I'm sorry, you're clumsy, Pudgy.
I would recommend taking your human form again. I will stop my companions from attacking.
Fine. But my husband will remain hidden for now.
Hang on, what?
What is your husband exactly?
He's human.
All human?
All the way it is. Probably why he's so emotional.
That way.
They do.
Are you able to consecrate this ground? There is something bad in this ground. Can you find something to consecrate the whole ground or not? Because otherwise your ancestors, well, they're not your ancestors. Your husband's ancestors are going to be, including your son.
I blessed that ground though.
Yeah, but if there's something corrupting the rest of the ground, it will corrupt that eventually. Can you make sure this is blessed from time to time by someone?
I can do that, dearie.
You're really not evil, are you?
No, I'm not evil. My sister, on the other hand, look out for her. She is a night hag. And
she's not here.
No. She lives off in some.
Did you call the thunder?
What's
that? You
that?
called the thunder and lightning, and you made me wet.
Well, dear. I do that to the cute ones from time to time.
I think you called the weather.
I do make them wet.
So I take it you called the weather.
I didn't cause any weather. It was more of an illusion and perfect timing. A little rain spurt, so I figured a little thunder, a little lightning here,
Welcome to the jungle.
Absolutely, darling. I mean, you're already wet if your wife doesn't mind. Have you ever had a hag before?
Now,
Pretty
hold
sure
on.
my
You're
wife
married.
will kill you at this point.
Well, she can join.
No, thanks,
I'm not interested.
Are you sure?
Swing toward
Pretty
that,
sure.
thanks.
You might tempt the half-orc.
I got some newt jelly we can use for Luke.
You may tempt the half-orc.
Jelly.
Our companion, the
He is quite strong.
He's in love with an
That's why I said he may be tempted for the hag.
Arms.
Go back down in the dungeon and attempt to rid this site of whatever this evil is.
Well, I really appreciate it. Why don't we have that tea before you guys go?
Oh. This might be yours as well.
Were you heading back?
The dagger.
I've been looking for that. I mean, I wasn't going to stab anybody with it.
But yeah, I didn't know whether you were evil, so I wasn't going to let you have your paraphernalia.
I understand, dear. Not everyone can look at me and think that I'm not evil.
That was before I knew you were a hag.
You say it like it's a bad thing, dear.
Well, being a hag?
Yeah.
No, not at all. I'd show you my form, but no.
Well, dear, let's go get that tea before you head down.
This reminds me of Budapest.
Oh. What happened in
with the
Budapest?
real English accent and the imitated English accent.
But yes, let's go get that cup of tea.
Absolutely. So, how do you guys? Are you guys still up in the room?
She's not you.
No, he's in the room. Unk is in the room. I was in the pub because she told me to wait, so I was waiting.
Okay. So you guys,
I don't know where he's at. He's.
I think I was just maybe downstairs.
Are you in the kitchen, or did you come out of? Are you coming out of the kitchen?
you go to like kind of search the bed, and you feel something there that doesn't appear to be there. Like there's something there in the bed.
Careful when you're feeling that.
Yeah.
Careful with that.
Can I make out just by feeling?
You want to make out with whatever it is? Well, all right. Yeah. So you kiss on the I need those love dice. Lick butt. Oh, sorry. Or not. Yeah, there's something there. What would you like to do? You said you want to lick.
I wanted to see if I could figure out what it was by feeling my way around the
If
Like a blind person, like tracing the face.
yeah.
it definitely feels like there's lane.
Okay. I'm gonna pick them up.
Okay, and how would you like to pick them up? Sling your shoulder? You want to kind of cradle them in your
I'm gonna
arms?
cradle them in my arms.
Okay. So it's wicked heavy, but you're super strong, and you don't have any issues lifting up this thing out of the bed.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna bring him downstairs.
Okay.
Even though you can't see him.
Okay. You make it downstairs, no problems.
Does this happen as we're coming back?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You guys walk in with the
So
wife
there's something.
in her wife form.
And I see you, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And now she says that.
Hmm.
You see the wife come in the door. What is your reaction? Because you have no clue what just happened.
Are you ready to tell me who you are?
She's fine.
She's good. Well, she's not actually good, man. She's good.
That still doesn't tell me who she is.
I need to know.
Why don't I need to know?
You're the one that caused her to go crazy in the first place.
How did I cause her? I asked her questions.
They must be under a spell. Have to tell the truth.
Go for it.
Can't. I have to see the second spell slot. I can't. I can waste one or two on nonsense. I can't waste.
I'm not under a spell.
That's what someone under a spell
Spell
would
would
say.
say.
How would you like it proved?
I can't do anything. I'm holding this big heavy air.
Why
Yeah,
don't
you
put
see
that
him
down
standing
on
there
the
like
table?
I
this.
don't want to put it anywhere because I may not find it again. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
valid
hold it.
point.
Just out of curiosity, why
Sit
are
down.
you? Are
There's
you praying?
something here. I can't see it, but it's very heavy and fleshy.
I'm gonna look.
And the wife looks at you. Put my husband down!
Okay.
Oh my God!
He's
I just point
not
out you were
very
still on
smart.
the stairs.
He's not
Oh
very smart.
Lordy, I'm sorry, darlings. We have to forget about the tea. Would you carry him back upstairs and put him to bed?
Can you show me where he is?
And she waves her hand over, and he appears.
All right, so I'll pick him up and bring him back.
So what exactly are you?
A hag, you saw.
We started transforming into hag.
You saw that in the chair. You would know.
That's true, but
It's a hag.
And we'll leave it there for tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you just saw another edition of not Victory Condition. That's the shirt I'm wearing.
wow.
Vermont Gaming Academy. I'm sorry, their initials are so
All right,
close.
We love Duncan.
Yes, we love Doug. We do. So Vermont Gaming Academy, where you can come on down and play D&D for just $5 if you are not a member, and it's free if you are a member. Come on down. We got virtual reality, we got Pokemon, we got Magic the Gathering, we got retro gaming, everything you can possibly think of under the sun, and we always have a good time, don't we, guys?
Oh yeah.
All right. So we will see you in next week's episode.
Yes. next
All right.
Saturday.
That would be game 10 next week, guys.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
that is.
I'm so excited, and I love doing this. And you guys are an amazing group of people. So we will see you guys next Saturday.
Did he get paid that silver?
Oh yeah.
Not yet. We'll find out next week.
You know what? It was gonna be fake.
Same bat time, same bat channel.